And good morning, traders. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where we talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and making money and helping you making money doing all those things. Also, we've got some expert advisors to talk about, and for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. And after that, we're going to get into the daily events and what we can expect in the markets today, so to speak. So with that, let's go ahead and get into our risk disclosures, because this first, it's Friday, April 24th, so we're expecting everything to kind of slow down for the weekend. Probably not going to be a whole lot going on after, say, noon New York time. But then again, things do tend to spike. It can sometimes spike on Friday afternoons too, in strange directions before the markets close for the weekend. So the big boys have to hit their numbers. Well, let's go ahead and get into the risks of Forex trading, because there are risks and you need to know about them. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past, about 20 years ago. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade the funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure: Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. With that, let's go ahead and get into what we can expect for today. First, let's talk about me a little bit more. Nope. Yep, there we go. Here we have the my MQL5 channel, or profile, as it were. I don't have a whole lot of action going on there. I've got a couple of products uploading. One I'm testing right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, look at that. It's profitable, but not as you can see by this graph down here, it's not as profitable as we'd like it to be. So we'll get out of that. Let's see. With that, let's go ahead and get into the, where do I go now? For tradingforexforprofit.com. This is my trading platform I'm building for me and for other traders to come in and track your Forex trading accounts, and you can see which ones are working better, which ones are not. You can define your strategies, stuff like that. Let's see. With that, let's get into the Forex factory. Let's see what's on for today, and not a whole lot going on today. Canadian retail sales today. They're expecting them to go down. How about that? Forecasted to go down. Never seen that before. But at any rate, that's what's happening in Canada. With that, we have the Canadian dollars on top, weirdly, following the Great British Pound, which is definitely on top. After that, we've got the Aussie, the USD, and then the Japanese yen and the chef on the bottom, Swissy on the bottom. Risk on off O-meter is neutral, so not a whole lot of action going on right now. And here's the that trade I tried yesterday, just to see how it's just finally just threw threw everything in and just said, let's try this. It could be a bottom on the UCAD. Let's go ahead and go north on it. So I bought a long position. Oh, I didn't buy it in a long position. I got into the a long position here, and right now it's profitable by about 3 pips. Or about $80. It's a 3-lot sale, 3-lot trade, and it is not going anywhere so far. So we'll see what happens after the see if it can break 137 later on today. But I've mentioned that I've mentioned several times that trading the UCAD looks like a slow grind to me, and we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. So let's get into what's happening today. The US 10 is up to 4.33%. Not good. That means not good for the consumer, because that means that we could be running into higher inflation. However, way over here, we're already running into higher inflation with higher gas prices. But it's nothing we haven't seen before, and I'll show you what that looks like in a few minutes. Anyone saying that these are the highest gas prices in history forgot the Biden years. Let's see, and that's not just saying 2020 to 2024, we had a very high inflation up to 9% in the United States, and it was even higher in Europe. The DXY is right here, 98.80. Again, not really going anywhere so far, just kind of meandering right there. Here's where the rand war started. Here's where it is It's about right here where it started. So we're not seeing it plunge. That's for certain. And it really has this gap to fill one day. We'll see if it does. But not a whole lot going on so far. Euro versus the pound. Pound is continuing to be higher than the euro, as we saw on the market or the currency strength meter. Euro versus the dollar. This is pretty much the inverse of the dollar versus the yen. Pardon me, the inverse of the DXY. So this is this would be an interesting place for a trade, because if this looks like it's topping out here, we've got resistance over here. We've got some different areas here that are showing that it could be a top. We'll see, because it still has a lot of way to go north, but it's not going there yet. So we'll see what happens. This might be a good time to get into the dollar versus the yen. I don't know. It's not a whole lot of volume either, so not really quite sure what's driving the markets right now. The only thing is, you don't have to know why. You just have to see what you see and trade it. Right now, I don't see any definite trades going on. That could be a stutter step in the pound versus the dollar right now. So it could be headed further south on dollar strength. Dollar versus the Swissy showing dollar strength. So we'll see that at least against the Swissy. So we'll see if that continues. Dollar versus the yen. Saw a headline saying that the dollar is doubting the bank's what was it? Dollar is doubting the Bank of Japan or something like that. I wouldn't do that. It's a bad way to do things. I've gotten burned in doing that before, but at the same time, I've also gotten burned. Everybody screaming that the carry trade was over and that to go ahead and get out of those positions. That was clearly wrong. As you can see, it is up to 139.74 and 75. If it were up to 162, I would say that headline would be valid. If not, it's just somebody needed something to write about. Pound versus the yen. Again, not a whole lot going on here. Kind of topping out. 215 highs was 215.6. Highs close, daily close is 215.65. That was a few weeks ago. Last week. So I wouldn't get into that one right now. 186.70, big pullback there. Well, it's not big-ish pullback there, but it is finding support at 186.70, so it could be going heading higher. Here's what I got into, and here's the part that I thought, well, maybe it hit a bottom and it's time to jump in. Well, no, not yet. But at the same time, I've also mentioned that it's a slow grind, and you need to set your stop losses wide, because it's going to be bouncy. It's going to be a bouncy ride. And so far, I'm up, but I'm up by 3 pips, so that can go away literally in a heartbeat. We'll see what happens with that. Canadian versus the yen, again flatlining at 116.69. Again, used to kind of correlate with the oil trade. With the oil trade is up to 97.58. I'm not seeing that correlation really holding right now. When you stretch both markets broadly, then that correlation tends to fall apart, is what I'm noticing. Aussie versus the dollar. Aussie versus the US dollar. 71.31, starting to come down a little bit. Let's get off those words. Let me see what I'm looking at. It's kind of hanging out. Gold, 46.83, starting to find some support. Big fair value gap right here that might hold, may not hold, I don't know. Platinum, again coming down about another 2.5%. Palladium coming down another 1%. And lastly, we have, what's going on here? That was my hand, by the way. It was silver. Silver is coming down a little bit more at $74 an ounce. I like silver, really like silver, so I think you should go get some more. At any rate, I think it's on sale. The software sector got hammered yesterday. Look at this. So the software sector is down 5.8%. HubSpot is down 7.7%. Salesforce off 8.6%. Intuit down 6.2%. GoDaddy down 4%. Adobe down 6.6%, Nvidia down 1.4%, and Upwork down 7.58%. Goodness gracious, what happened there yesterday? Let's take a quick look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, I'm not gonna say it got hammered, but you know, not necessarily horrible, but the software sector got hammered yesterday for the big software companies, big SaaSes out there. They say the software as a service is dead. I don't believe it, because I'm building a software as a service, and I think it's easier to produce now, and that's what's driving the cost down on it. However, a lot of these companies jumped into AI full blast. They forgot who their customers were. That was their biggest problem. HubSpot, Salesforce, Intuit, GoDaddy, they all forgot who their customer was. They thought their customer was AI. Their AI is not going to pay for anything. AI does not write checks. I write checks. I'm the customer. And I used to be affiliated with HubSpot. I used to sell for them until it just became silly. And GoDaddy, I used to sell for them until it just became silly. I'm still an Adobe customer, still a GoDaddy customer, still an Intuit customer, no longer a HubSpot customer, and no longer work on Upwork. So that's my take on all that. But at any rate, that's about all I've got for today. I'm going to put it back on the DXY so we can see what's going on. Where is it? There it is. So that's what we're looking at today. If you like this video, then by all means hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you if you want to want to talk to me directly, then by all means hit me up in the comment section, and I'll be glad to respond as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.